Let's continue in the discussion of the preparation of amines by reduction of nitriles. Okay, nitriles, you know that the formula that is R C triple bond N. Here triple bond N will be there. So you are going to reduce this triple bond in order to get the primary amines. Okay, so this is the alkyl group and this is the cyanide group. So together it is called as nitrile. This is called alkyl nitrile. Also you can tell. So with the help of the hydrogenation, that is two hydrogen gas. So here in this process we are going to use some catalysts like group 10 elements. Group 10 elements nothing but palladium, nickel, platinum. These are going to be used. I tell why you are going to use these only metals. Okay. So first I take the nickel catalyst at around 140 degree Celsius and 130 atmospheric pressure. So you are going to get as primary amine. So this is primary amine. And this type of reaction, this is also called as catalytic hydrogenation. Hydrogenation is nothing but you are going to add some hydrogens. Why? Because from this nitrile you are going to get the primary amine, means you are going to add two hydrogens to carbon and two hydrogens to nitrogen. Then only you get the primary amine. So this is nothing but catalytic hydrogenation. Catalytic means, so catalysts you are going to use in this way. Catalytic means nickel, palladium, petroleum. So these have the tendency to utilization for the reaction like this because these are the hydrogen gas. These hydrogen gas will they have the tendency to accumulate on these metal surface. Okay, so that's why these catalysts are going to be used for this type of reaction. So that's why its name is catalytic hydrogenation. Okay, hydrogenation is hydrogen gas. So what happens? So these four hydrogen will be there. So these two hydrogen used for the carbon atom and two hydrogen for which is going to be used for the nitrogen. Then you are going to get the primary amine. Okay. So why you have to require the catalyst here? Catalyst nothing but some metals. Why you require? Because if you not use some reaction, this reaction also run in the absence of catalyst also. But what happens? This is not an economical way without using this catalyst, because if you take this reaction in the absence of this nickel, palladium, platinum catalyst, what happens? It takes a lot of time to get the product, and also it requires a lot of temperature, a lot of time also required. So in order to reduce this lot of time and what happens, this temperature, we are going to use nickel catalyst or palladium catalyst or platinum catalyst. So these comes under the group 10 elements. So like this, by using this nickel catalyst, we are going to lower the temperature, that is 140 degrees Celsius. You are going to get the primary amine. So let's discuss one example for this based on this one. So example, so I am going to substitute alkyl instead of R group, I am going to substitute as CH3 methyl group. So this is called now methyl. Okay, R instead of R we are going to get CH3 plus 2 hydrogen. And this will be the same, reaction condition will be the same. So now I am going to write instead of R I am going to write as CH3 CH2 NH2. So its name is ethylamine. Its name is ethylamine. So we are going to get as a ethylamine. So this is the primary amine. So like this we are going to get the primary amine by using reduction of nitriles. Let's continue in the preparation of amines. That is the other one. That is reduction of amine. Reduction of amine. You know that amide, its functional group is RC double bond O NH2. RC double bond O NH2. So this is called amide group. Okay. This amide group, which is going to be reduced with the help of lithium aluminum hydride. That is LiLH4. You can tell this lithium aluminum hydride followed by hydrolysis. So we are going to yield primary amide. So this is the amide. So amide on react with lithium aluminum hydride. So followed by the hydrolysis, we are going to get the product as primary amine. So here reduction is nothing but removal of the oxygen, or you can add the hydrogen. So removal of the oxygen or addition of the hydrogen. Here, in order to get the primary elements, it requires 2 hydrogen. So we are going to remove of this oxygen, adding the hydrogen. So this is a simple reaction. So by writing this reaction, we cannot get to know how this takes place. Okay, let's see that. So you know that this is the aluminum. Here aluminum is the central metal atom. So all of you know that very well. So aluminum, which comes under the group number 13 element, and it has a valency shell electrons as 3. So you should write always aluminum plus 3 like this. Valency electrons will be there 3. So what happens? These 3, which is going to be attacked with hydrogen. Okay, this is going to be hydrogen. Okay, so now see here, any molecule, we can tell that it is a stable. It completes the octet structure. See here 2 dot, 2 dot, 2 dot. So what happens? 2, 2, 2, 6 will be there. So this is not a completed octet structure. So what I have to do in order to get the complete octet structure? So I am going to add one more hydrogen. So and also I am going to take lithium metal. Why I am going to take this lithium metal here? So you know that lithium is a 3 electrons will be there in its shell. So what happens in it is highly electropositive. It acts as a donor. It acts as a donor, and this acts as a acceptor. So what happens here? This is highly electropositive. Now which gives 1 electrons to the hydrogen. Now it becomes lithium plus, and this hydrogen becomes now H minus. Okay, so 3 electrons will be there. In order to get the stability of the lithium, it donates 1 electron. Okay, now it becomes 2 electrons in the lithium, that is stable. So here hydrogen is only 1 electron will be there. So in order to get the stable, it acquires 1 electron. So now it becomes H minus, and this H minus, which is going to be added with this hydrogen. But aluminum has only capacity 3. But now extra we have added. Now it gets the negative charge on the aluminum. So together I am going to write it as lithium plus and aluminum hydride. So this is the actually lithium aluminum hydride is like this. We should write. Okay, and charge only the negative because of the aluminum negative, and this is the lithium. Lithium mineral, it is highly electropositive metal. So it when it gives the electrons to hydrogen, now it becomes aluminum minus, and this becomes positive charge. Let's see the mechanism. How will be it is going to be reduced? Okay. So take the amine RC double bond O and H2, and don't pair will be there on hydrogen. So I am going to take the lithium aluminum hydride. So you know very well that. So this is, and this is hydrogen. Negative charge will be there. Okay. So why we added extra hydrogen? Because in order to get the stability, octet structure. So now you know that this is a carbonyl function. This is a carbonyl group. So carbon here it acquires the partial delta positive charge, and this oxygen is negative charge. Why? Because so here the electronegativity difference between oxygen and carbon. Oxygen is having the more electronegative than carbon atom. So it acquires the bond pair of electrons towards itself. Then it becomes O minus. Then this carbon becomes plus charge. So what happens here? This hydrogen will be the negative will be there. What happens? This hydrogen will come here. This hydrogen will act as a nucleophile because it is now in H minus position will be there. This H minus will come and attack with this carbon atom. This hydrogen which comes and attack with this carbon, and now carbon becomes 5 bond. You know that carbon is a tetravalency. So in order to make the tetravalency, so now here 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an extra new bond. Okay, what happens? So I am going to this make this as a negative O minus. Now it becomes O minus. How? I am going to write this. And this is remaining as it is. Okay. So if I remove this hydrogen, which also takes place hydrogen along with this. So now it becomes again it is a octet is not completed. So what happens? I am going to write this like this. It will be continue. So now hydrogen is coming. Okay, what happens now? This is not a stable compound because of this negative charge will be there. So I want to stay further more it as a stable. So that is what I am going to remove this oxygen atom. How I am going to remove this oxygen atom? So because you can use the lone pair of electrons. I told that. So utilization of the lone pair of electrons to make a new bond. So now carbon becomes 5 bond will be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and extra new bond 5 bond. So what happens in order to remove oxygen, because as the name indicates the reduction is nothing but removing the oxygen and adding the hydrogen. So what happens, this oxygen will be eliminated, eliminated as O minus, because it obstructs the bond pair of the electrons. So because of the electronegativity parameter, so now I am going to write it as R C H, and now this single bond becomes double bond because of the lone pair of electrons. Now it becomes NH2 plus, it is a deficient, and remaining I am going to write as it is O minus and AlH3. So this will be as it is, I am going to write here. So I may write AlH3 as a, like this also I write AlH3, here 2 hydrogen, here 1 hydrogen. So I am writing here. So even though it is not a stable compound, because we are requires one more hydrogen. Okay. So what happens here? So this is RCH double bond NH2 will be there. So this nitrogen, electronegativity difference between this carbon and nitrogen will have the more electronegativity. So and also it wants to stable. It obstructs the bond pair of electrons towards itself. What happens now? Now carbon will be 3 bonds. Okay. When this bond migrates to the nitrogen terms, because nitrogen is deficient, so now 3 bond will be there. So 1, 2, 3. So carbon is tetravalent. So this hydrogen, this aluminum, which is going to give this hydrogen to the carbon atom to maintain its stability. I mean to maintain the carbon as a tetravalent. So now I am going to write as R 2 hydrogens. Okay, from aluminum. So this is first one as it is the hydrogen, and extra hydrogen is coming to maintain this stability. So now this bond and double bond becomes single bond, and this I am going to write as NH2. So remaining lone pairs as it is on the nitrogen. So you got the product as primary element. Once again, this is nothing but RCH2 and NH2. This is called primary element. So like this we can understand some mechanism. So like this will be this is the lithium aluminum hydride. So this will in this way it is going to act as a reducing. So lithium aluminum hydride, which always acts as a best reducing agent among all the reagents in organic chemistry. So even though it is inorganic compound.